¿Qué es lo que mi gente? Estoy aquí con otro video. Vamos a comenzar. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be introducing you guys to my new segment, which is Dale's Quick Tips. And in today's quick tip, we're going to be talking about eczema, but basically how to fragrance yourself when you have eczema. For example, if you are a person with eczema, you have to be super careful about the things that you put on your skin because your skin is extremely sensitive. Now, with that being said, I go into the fact that the way I put my fragrances on, being as though I'm a person who has eczema, which you would probably never know unless I told you because I stay on top of it and I know little tips and things to prevent myself from having like a breakout or something like that, but I digress. One of the things that you can do in order to give yourself a fragrance is putting that fragrance on your clothes first, letting it dry, because depending on the type of fragrance that you use, if it's a spray fragrance, you want to put that fragrance on your clothes first, let that dry before you put your clothes on. Then once it dries, which it doesn't take very long at all, then you put on your clothes and now you have the fragrance of whatever it is that you bought, cologne wise or perfume wise, because it applies to everyone. Now, if you're trying to wear something that's oil based, what you want to do is you want to get petroleum jelly, which is Vaseline to a lot of people, and you want to put a light fingerful in your palm. You want to rub that until it's like
warm or whatever the case is.
And you want to put it in the area where you want to apply the oil-based cologne or perfume. The reason why you're doing this is because you're trying to give your skin a layer before you put something on it that could potentially break you out or etc. You really can't help what you like and the smell, the fragrance of those particular things. However, there are always alternatives to getting what you want, basically. So in those two scenarios, that's what you want to do when it comes to applying something fragrance to your direct skin, or if you want to wear a fragrance but you don't want to spray it on your skin because of the whole fact that you may break out into an eczema flare up or irritate your skin in some sort of way. Like you can put like a light spray at the chest before you put on your shirt or whatever the case is, but then you want to also get places that get warm, like your underarm area or something like that. So when you start to get a little warmer under there, or you perspirate or something like that, I think it's perspirate, you are basically warming that spot up. So now the smell of that fragrance is booming a little bit more. Hopefully you took a nice shower beforehand and you're not throwing that on with your body not being clean,
because that can be a different smell too.
I digress again. Basically what I'm saying is you want to put it in areas where you particularly get a little warmer. Our skin absorbs things, and this is one of the reasons why it's recommended for people with eczema not to put things directly on their skin when it deals with like something that's heavily fragranced. You can also, if you're not as sensitive, you can also put your fragrance in moisturizer that you have, because technically you're going to put that moisturizer on anyway. However, you can add a little bit of that to your moisturizer so that when you put it on, it's distributed throughout your body and it has like an even smell. It doesn't have like, it's not too overpowering or anything of that nature. When it comes to people with eczema, we are recommended to use things that don't have fragrances, which they lied, because it definitely has a fragrance. That fragrance is stink. Anybody who has eczema, or anybody who has ever used anything that didn't particularly have a fragrance, it stunk, and now you have to walk around smelling whatever that is. You can apply a little bit of your favorite fragrance in there. It's going to be super light. However, it should be, because your skin is very sensitive and you want to be as minimal as possible when it comes to these things. That is the tip for today, Dale's Quick Tips. That's pretty much it for today, and as always, I want you guys to live life, and I will see you in the next video.